There is beauty and blessing in inconvenience. Yes, there is beauty and great blessing in inconvenience. In life's darkest moments, remember, inconvenience is often the catalyst for transformation. You need to embrace the chaos, for it holds the seed of growth. Have you ever felt like your world is crumbling? You just have this terrible issue with your landlord. Maybe right now you were evicted from your house, given a quit notice that you're going to go away from that house. And it looks like your world is coming to an end. And you look at that house and you feel, wow, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Will I ever get a better place than this place? And then you think, if I live here, which other good or better place am I going to get? You are just so confused right now. And this situation is terribly inconveniencing you. I like to let you know that there is beauty and blessing in inconvenience. Yes, beauty and blessing in inconvenience. I've been there. I remember a particular time when a particular business location, and it was great business location. And all of a sudden, we're actually doing so well there. All of a sudden, we just got a quit notice, and our rent was still valid in that business some years ago. All of a sudden, we just got a quit notice, and I noticed that quit notice was sponsored by several jealousy because of a lot of great things that were actually happening in that location. And we pleaded and pleaded and pleaded, the lawyer and so many other stakeholders who are connected to the owner of the property. We did a lot, but it looked like no way. We're so discouraged. We have to even begin to send prayer point, call a lot of people, please join us in prayer. I think this is manipulations from the pit of hell. But in the long run, to cut the whole long story short, it didn't actually work out. We have now to begin to work on other places. Even while we're trying to get to another place, it was like, oh, well, it's like this business is going to close and all that. Let's just see if there's going to be alternative. But do you know, the new location that we got happened to be the best thing, because what we had before was better. Happened to become the best. Not just the best, getting that place, the place became our property, and then highly strategic, and then became our property, which worth millions of naira. What am I trying to share with you is that there are some inconveniences that you may be passing through that can eventually turn out to become a great blessing for you. It could also be your job, and then you are losing your job and they are giving you a quit letter, and it's like, oh, it's going to why will I could remember something that happened to my wife some years ago, and then because of issues she was having in the place of one, she was given a quit letter. I remember going to meet because at that time we needed that job so much. I was doing my master's in Uniben that year, and then we needed that job so much. There was a lot of commitment, and we needed that job so much. And then I even remember going to meet the owner of the business, as at that I pleaded with him and said, please. So he actually said, I think it's just the management decision. I don't think I really have much to do at this point. I pleaded. I remember my wife coming home crying for like 3 days. I was trying to comfort her and all that. And so now, but today, I'm sure she is employer of labor. But that was a great inconvenience. So the issue is that what if she has not left that place? She would have still remained. So there are certain things that will happen. You discover that God is allowing or permitting. It doesn't necessarily mean that those people are your enemies. They hated you. They didn't want you to. There are just some certain things God will just permit or allow to happen because He wants the best to come. Those things could be a good thing to you, could be your better. But there are things God will allow because He wants to bring the best for you. So you need to embrace it. It could be in your relationship, it could be in business, it could be in your academics. You just discover that you are putting all your best, and then it all turned to be, failure, and you now begin to become sad. I'm putting all my best, and then in the end, and they didn't work out well, and you are just so discouraged and depressed. No, there's beauty and blessing in inconvenience. All you just need to do is to gather your pieces together and give it a try again. It is easy to get discouraged, but I want you to know that there is beauty in the breakdown. Yes, there's beauty in the breakdown. Sometimes God allows inconvenience to push us to a better version of ourselves. Remember, the greatest glory is, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling or never failing, but rising every time we fall. Yes, think of the refining process. God may be refining you in that process. The fire that tests your faith, the storm that strengthens your resolve. The best way out is always true. Yes, that's the best way out. The best way out is always true. So don't look for other way and then you just want to cut corners. The best way out is always true. Enjoy the process. Embrace the inconvenience. Go through. There are necessary lessons God wants to teach you. And when you come out very strong. I remember losing so much in business some years ago. Business, we did a lot of great investment. And in the end, I lost a relationship with a lot of people, lost money, lost a lot of things. But it looked like the world has come to an end. But in the end, I discovered that God was using that to train us and develop us for a better life ahead. It's just like now, the year is coming to an end and a lot of people are running here and there. There's serious inconvenience. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? You are putting your best throughout the year. You calculated a lot of things. This is how this thing will work out. This is how this thing will work out. And right now, your permutation, your calculation, it looks like you miscalculated. Things are no longer working the way you planned it. Don't get discouraged. So long you are determined, so long you are passionate about success, so long you are the one who is a person of integrity, remain focused, be vulnerable, tell people the truth. Tell people the truth. Let people see the vulnerability. And know that you discover that God will give you the grace to be able to skate through your challenges. Don't let temporary setback blind you to bigger picture. There's a bigger picture ahead of you. Your current struggle may be the precursor to a better job, the one that aligns with your purpose. It might be a precursor to a new business opportunity born from arches of failure. Your current challenge may be a precursor to a stronger, wiser you, forged in fire of adversity. You need to understand that. Remember, the night is darkest just before the dawn. You need to hold on to hope. Your breakthrough is near. I need to let you know that your breakthrough is near and is just close to you. As you navigate, through life's challenges, recall that adversity is the diamond dust that heaven polishes its jewels with. Yes, you are not alone. in this journey, you need to understand you are not alone. Don't feel alone. Don't feel depressed. I've been left alone. A lot of people have left me. Nobody's asking after me. Nobody's even interested. Nobody want to even hear me. Everyone is against me. Listen, friend, you are not alone. Every great success story began with struggle. It is often said that fall 7 times, stand up 8. Take a deep breath right now. Relax. Realign your focus. The better version of you is emerging. The better version of you is emerging. You see, you need to have faith in God. Have faith in God. Inconvenience is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter. You need to rise above and claim your destiny. I see a better version of you. Don't get discouraged, my friend. Don't allow these circumstances and situations to weigh you down. Remember, there is beauty and blessing in inconvenience. This challenge around you now is preparing you for a better you. And when you come out, you will appreciate the process. You will actually give glory to God that God allow what is happening to you now to happen to you. It has not come to an end. This is just the beginning. What is happening now, I want to introduce you to what will make the world to hear your voice and celebrate you. The better you is on the way.